Jerry Jerry
Alright, what's going on, my people? Welcome to the SN95 Power channel. So, just to do a quick little update on what's going on, I am recording videos as I do this. I was hoping to really do like a really good comprehensive video on this Coyote swap, but time is just not permitting because I think there's about 3 weeks left-ish until Ponies and the Smokies. And I've just been trying to grind on getting this taken care of. So what I want to accomplish this weekend was really get the engine side of the Terminator X wired up. And we've got that accomplished. I got to say, you know, for all you Holley people out there, you know, the regular Terminator X, you have basically two wire bundles that you have to send through the firewall to get to the engine bay. Well, when you use a Max, there's two more extra wire bundles, and there's like a whole bunch of wires, like stuff back here. Now, what I was able to do is kind of get them all back here in one section, and it's up on the transmission tunnel, so it's out of the way. So when you see it from this point, you just only really see, you know, minimum wires. I still don't like the way it looks, but it's, you know, it's really nothing I can do about it right now. But install the regulator, vacuum block, a couple of issues I have, and a couple of questions for the community out here. So I thought this was a speed density system, but they give you a plug for a mass airflow meter. Now I have my temperature intake sensor, which I have to get an adapter for. This is a low dollar sensor right here, and it just doesn't plug into the low dollar sensor. The other thing that I have the issue with is this right here. I bought an adapter for this low dollar pressure sensor, but it's just the wrong style, and so I'm just waiting for another one to come, and I'll plug that up. Those have been really only two hiccups that I had so far with this kit. I do have to find the radio interference plug. Where is that damn thing at? Thought I had it tucked under here somewhere. Now I don't know where is it at. But I gotta dig that out. It's on the coil harness. So where are you? Not right there, not right there, not right there. We got the two cam plugs back here. What the heck? Where the heck did that plug? Oh, here it is. All right, this fella right here. So those radio interference plugs are like, I think $30 or something like that. I can go to the junkyard, get them off I think there's a couple of vehicles in the junkyard. I have a list. And what else? I think that's really it. The temperature oil pressure sensor is a little long. I have it routed underneath the intake valley. It goes over there, and the drive-by wire ran under the intake valley goes here. I have to go get a new throttle body gasket. The Gt500 is obviously bigger than the stock Cobra throttle body gasket, but I can use a gasket off a Hellcat, same gasket. So luckily there's one local to me at a Dodge dealer that I can go get. Let me go get this package, and I got something else I want to show y'all. All right, so I'm not running the degas. setup, so I needed something to bypass that. So normally you have a fitting that comes off the water pump that goes back to the heater core, and another one goes to like a little degas bottle. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to use the overflow and the stock 95 radiator. And we're going to install one of these. And let me see if I can do this live for y'all. Just need some kind of lubrication, which I'm just going to use a little WD-40 on this, and this guy goes like that. Get that guy in there. I wasn't planning on doing this, so bear with me as I find the things that I need. Looks like that's a 10 millimeter. Man, Curator is doing a video where he's going to try to trade up from a 10 millimeter to a supercharger. So I told him when he accomplished that he's going to be my trade up broker. So we've got that one in. Let's work with this other one. So it's totally unscripted. I did not plan on doing this, but this just came. And let's not drop this. All right, so that's that. So now we need to figure out how to knock this down some. So let's get a couple of wackadoodles. Put that right there. And there we go. So that's lined up. That's lined up. And now this actually helps me progress a little bit further in doing this, because now I can put the I was waiting for this to come before I put this thermostat housing back on. So we got that, and I hope I can get this on here without this supercharger coming off. Yeah, this back bolt back here is going to be a problem. You got the one. Yeah, this back fella. I'm gonna need a crow's. Looks like I'm gonna need a crow's foot to get that tight down there. But you know, we got the one. We'll worry about the other one in a little bit. So yeah, that's a little impromptu parts install right there. And the other thing, which there's supposed to be 2 bolts over here. Oh man, that is so sweet. There is like this power steering bracket, power steering reservoir bracket. So that's going to go on these 2 bolts right here. Or is it like this? I think it's the other way. I think they packaged it like that, but it goes like this. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. All right, let's do this. Let's open this up and see if we can do an install. So I am not going to edit this, y'all. I am just came out here to really just give y'all an update, and this stuff just came. So give you some up to the minute product install. All right. So, like, oh, that's why they give you this right here, because one of these is further back than the other. So you get one of these guys going. And then this other fella. This guy going. If I can. There we go. All right, and then your power steering reservoir goes right there. Pretty sweet little setup. Or do I have that the other way? No, that's the right way. Or maybe it's the other way. I thought it came close. No, it can't be the other way. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so we got that outside of the engine compartment business taken care of. Let's show you what's got to go on in the inside. All right, here is the other meat and potatoes of this. It's figuring out how the heck we're going to route all this stuff. So I have everything on the inside or on the engine bay side routed, and this is all the slack that I have. So now it's manipulating these wires to, and actually I actually like how this is running that way. Yeah, I'll flip this over. I can mount that back over there, so I can get that kind of sort of like that. These coil, maybe sort of like that. or actually just, yeah, maybe one right here and the other one over there. This relay tucked right here. But this is kind of cleaning up nicer than how it was at first. And honestly, I don't really think this is going to take as long as I originally thought it would. So far I have not cut any of this harness up. I've been able to manipulate everything in a direction that I sort of wanted to go. Actually, I could just put this up in here. Yeah, I think that's actually a better play. Just putting this up in here where the stock ECU went. Yeah, that's actually a better play. And then, so this set of wires would run up against along there. I can mount that to the tunnel. Yeah, I think yeah, as long as we have enough slack. Oh, that's only the trans. So I got plenty of slack for this transmission harness. This is the transmission harness, and this is the drive-by-wire. And so I got plenty of slack for this to get pulled back. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we're pretty good on that. So this is the other part that I'm going to be working on today. But besides that, man, I think we are doing great. I couldn't get this side suspension on because I lost one of the bushings for the control arm. So I ordered another one of those. Also, freaking Amazon's out here Amazoning. I ordered my fuel lines. They were supposed to be here this morning, and of course it got delayed. So what I'm going to do with these fuel lines is straight from the pump to one of these. It's going to come out here. I'm going to do a U, wrap it around the front of the other fuel log, out that fuel log, and gosh, I can't think right now. Into the regulator, out the regulator, back down. I need to order another filter for this is on my supply side. I have another filter on my return, and I have a MotionWorks flex fuel sensor that's coming. I know I just spent like 20 minutes really just running my mouth, not doing nothing, but you know, it's kind of hard to do update videos and try to get this done in a manageable time. So yeah, other thing, Hydro Boost. Hydro Boost was supposed to be here Sunday. It didn't come. So I'm hoping I can get this in here without having to lift the motor, or maybe at worst I have to take the valve cover off. But yeah, Hydro Boost lines, and then after that it's brake lines. So I already have the brake lines, so I just really need the Hydro Boost mounted so I can go. I'm using the stock lines for the Hydro Boost. I was going to do AN lines, but you know, that's just way too much money. But yeah, it's all coming along good. I should have the Holley finished today. If Amazon stop Amazoning, I will have the fuel rails hooked up on the motor. I actually ordered 2 plugs also. I'm short 2 plugs for the fuel system. And then it's yeah, get the hoses. I did order a hose from Cold Case. they have the upper radiator hose that already has the lock-in fitting on here to run to your radiator hose, so you don't have to disassemble the stock fitting and slip it over your regular radiator hose and try to make it fit that way. So I've got that coming. Yeah, progress. My power steering pump should be here tomorrow, so I can finish the whole accessory bracket. My man Patrick, man, I've been shouting out Patrick a lot with this build. He reminded me about the snout problem, snout cracking on blower setups on these modular motors. But you know, I think I haven't researched this in a long time, but I remember Dan Watts had it. I watched one of his videos, but I think that's really for high boost guys. Leave a comment down below if you guys remember. Is that just for low boost guys also? With this stock pulley on here right now, it's looking at maybe 12 pounds. Might be a little bit higher because I'm going to have like a the shorty headers. It's not going to be a real free flowing exhaust, so it might be a little bit higher. But it should put out 12 psi. I was thinking about pulling up on this, but I think I might leave it. Like, this is an 8 rib. You know, since I'm running low boost, guys don't have problems with this belt slip. But if I do, I'll have to pull you up. I bought the quick change hub from VMP. So, but there's no replacing that little cap. So once you break that off, then it's just exposed. So, yeah, small updates. I got to get some caps for all these vacuums that I'm not going to be using. But yeah, I'm really excited. Tell me what y'all think about this setup. And like I say, if y'all know, I'm going to go into Holley forums also and ask around about this. Because if I have to use this, that kind of changes the plan on which intake I was going to use. And last thing, like, I remember the Terminator Eden swaps where we used to plug one of these and would just use this top port or this bottom port as a vacuum boost reference. So what are you guys doing? If you know, what should I do with this bottom port? I think I should be able to cap it. Leave a comment down below and let me know. I haven't redone my research on that also. Just been really worried about more of the mechanical stuff. So, hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with me on this video. You know, say a prayer for me. Hope that I get this taken care of in time. But yeah, I hope to see y'all at Ponies in the Smokies. I'm going to be there. I hope to have this car at Ponies. You know, it's like I say, man, I've said this plenty of times before. It's not a show car. And, you know, don't expect this car to be like some, you know, killer build that's like the best SN95 out there, because it's not. It's far from it. But it is something that I was able to do in this garage by myself. And I'm just hoping that I can encourage y'all to try some of this stuff on your own, because, you know, with a little time and research, you can definitely do this. Like this, I'm sorry, I'm getting on a rant right here, but this is pretty much just outside of the paint. This is just like really bolt-ons. Like, I'm bolting this motor onto a K member. I'm bolting the K member on to the frame. So if you really think about it, it's just really bolt-ons that you're doing. So if you're, you know, pretty handy with a screwdriver and a wrench, like, you know, you can do all this stuff yourself. But hey, enough rambling. I need to get back to work. So hey, I appreciate y'all rocking with me on this video. Until next time, God bless.